And President Trump says he will hit more products with heavy import taxes. That's starting next week, and it includes 100% tariffs on pharmaceutical drugs. So 50% on kitchen cabinets and bathroom vanities, 30% on upholstered furniture, 25% on heavy trucks. The president says these increases are needed for national security and for other reasons. And he also says his tariff hikes push companies to invest more in production here in the U.S. But experts have warned that companies would just pass on these higher costs to consumers like all of us. So President Trump, he's also clearing the way for American investors to take over TikTok. He signed this executive order on Thursday, allowing for Chinese company ByteDance to divest in the app. The move would prevent TikTok from going dark later this year for more than 170 million users right here in the U.S. So NewsNation's Brooke Schaefer is live with the very latest on this one. Brooke, good morning to you. The details, few and far between at this hour, but how is the White House describing this deal?
Kelly, good morning. Vice President J.D. Vance said this deal ensures American investors would control the elusive algorithm, which determines, of course, what TikTok users see as they scroll. A lot of the details from this proposed deal are still being finalized, but the framework would enable an American-led group of investors to buy the popular social media app from China's ByteDance. U.S. investors would then control most of the stake. ByteDance would be left with about 20%, and they would be excluded from any security-related matters. President Trump in the Oval Office on Thursday said China's president has already approved this move.
This is going to be American-operated all the way, and great respect for President Xi, and I very much appreciate that he approved the deal. But I think in this case, it's going to be as secure as you can be because of the ownership and the people, and they have a big investment. You know, it's to their advantage to make sure it's good and safe.
Congress last year signed a law requiring TikTok and its parent company ByteDance divest or be banned in the U.S., citing concerns the Chinese-owned company was using its algorithm to influence and access the data of tens of millions of Americans using TikTok. Thursday's executive order and proposed sale to U.S. investors would keep TikTok available in the U.S., and it gives all of those negotiating parties an extra roughly 4 months to settle the last parts of this deal. U.S. investors tied to President Trump, including Oracle co-founder Larry Ellison and media mogul Rupert Murdoch, are said to be part of this proposed TikTok sale. When asked about possible political influence on this new proposed version of TikTok, President Trump said every group and every policy will be treated fairly. Kelly?
All right. We'll await those details then. Brooke, thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.